Hey guys, Davie here, the founder of the Oodie. Super excited for today's episode. And action. Last time I did an episode all about how you can source the perfect product. So now you've learned how to get the right product. Let's go through how you're going to shoot the perfect ad for it. By the end of the episode, we're going to go through the theory of what makes the perfect ad, as well as show you how to shoot and edit 5 types of ads that will convert. Content is super important and plays a big role in whether you're going to be able to make paid marketing work. The main mistake that I see on Facebook ads is people using really polished images or videos which don't actually educate customers. You need to emotionally engage a customer while explaining that you have a solution to their problem, all while using a format that Facebook enjoys. If you're in drop shipping, you need to differentiate from your competitors and shoot your own content. Content is very easy to shoot yourself nowadays thanks to iPhones. It is also something that needs to be done on a monthly basis, so it's a great skill to learn to save yourself money. First off, you're going to do some research on your competitors. You can use programs like AdSpy or Power AdSpy that let you see your competitors' ads and figure out what's working well. There's heaps of options out there that also have free trials, so take advantage of that. Note their cover frames, pace of video, transitions, use of text, and the key shots they use. Once you figure out how your competitors are shooting their ads, think about how to replicate key elements or how you can make a better ad. What can you fix? Or do you have a better hook than them? Speaking of hooks, let's go through the basic elements that make up an ad. Today, we'll use our hair thickening kit, which is one of our products. So there's basically 4 elements of a Facebook ad that you need to nail. First, the hook, which is essentially a really interesting fact or something to get your users' attention. For the hair thickening kit that we're going to talk about today, it's about talking how the root of thinning of the hair actually happens at your scalp. That shows that you understand the problem and leads them into you having a solution. Next, you actually want to talk about how your product solves that problem as a solution. With the hair thickening kit, we talk about how there's a 4-step process, well thought out, with proper ingredients scientifically proven to help hair thickness. Third, you want to add some social proof. This can be done through user-generated content or talking about how many reviews and purchases you already have. Lucky Thicky is actually already selling, so we do have lots of happy customers. Fourth, you actually want to have a call to action, which is something like shop now or click the link, or you can have a bit of urgency through a bit of a sale. All of these things, when properly combined, can make a really powerful ad that people click through and purchase right away. When you're planning a shoot, you basically want to take some time to jot down and brainstorm all of the elements of your product that you'll be showcasing. Before you go and do your shoot, you really want to make a key shot list, almost plan out your day. Otherwise, key shots will be missed, and then you might not be able to highlight certain features and benefits of your product. Our key shot list today is 1, a hairdresser talking about the product, 2, a happy customer talking about the product, 3, we're just going to get lots of B-roll of a customer using the product. This will give us a wide range of shots to work with when we're in the editing stage. Don't spend too much money on this content stage initially. The product might not work. You want to grab a friend and a family, maybe a ring light, cheap from eBay, and use your iPhone. That's all you'll need. One thing that you might want is a lapel mic. That will really increase the quality of your audio, which is actually quite important, but it's not essential. Alrighty, let's grab our hair thickening kit and go shoot our first ad. Alright, I'm here with Travis, the hairdresser who actually created the hair thickening kit. We're in the salon, which is a really professional environment. He's an authority on the topic, so therefore he's going to walk us through the intro clip, which talks about the features, benefits, and also to create a bit of a hook. So I'm going to come in like this as you're speaking. If I come too close and you're still speaking, don't stress. I'm going to come pan down here and just move around a bit. Basically, introduce yourself, talk about why you're, an authority on the topic, why you came up with the ingredients, how it actually works. Just kind of give them a brief overview. We'll refine it from there if we stuff it up, okay?
Yeah. Hi guys, my name is Travis. I've been a cosmetologist now for 11 years.
So we're just going to create a few transition shots. Each of these shots will have like a little bit of movement in them, which makes it easier to go to the next frame. It's less jarring on people's eyes. So this is more of like a cinematic technique, which you can incorporate to just add some professionalism to your video. So we're just going to get some static photos as well, not just to upload onto Facebook by themselves, but we can actually turn them into a slideshow to add a lot more complexity to it and make them convert better. Come on! Woo! Awesome. Alrighty, we're back at my house now to get some shots of the product actually in use. And Keita's got a model for us. Let's go set up. Alrighty, we're gonna grab a final shot that we're gonna use at the intro to kind of catch her attention. So open it, lift it up. Alright, so Keita's actually used the kit now and she's actually quite happy with the results. So we're gonna get her to do what I like to call a UGC video, which is user generated content. So it works really well because it looks native in the Facebook feed. It's like your friend sharing a video, a selfie kind of style video, but it still runs through all the points, all the features and benefits. So we're just going to get Keita to come into like a position with natural light. That's really important. And they're going to come up here and just kind of talk openly and honestly about the product. So you can give them a little bit of a script if there's certain things that you want them to talk about, but we're actually just going to get Keita to just talk about her experience using the product because she's really happy with it. That'll make it authentic and fit into the Facebook feed. So let's do it. Alrighty, now we've got all of our footage, we're gonna go into the editing stage. If you're new and you have no editing experience, you can try an app like Splice. It's an app by GoPro. You can try to put together the videos in sequence and put a text overlay in there. There's probably a few other simple editing tools out there which require kind of no experience. If anyone knows them, make sure you chuck them in the comments. The tool I use is Premiere Pro. Final Cut Pro is awesome for Mac users as well. I'm entirely self-taught and it does require a bit of patience. Alternatively, head to Upwork and just post a job. You'll get a professional video editor that can put the text overlays and quick frame changes. The main thing when you are editing is just making sure that first 3 seconds is really poppy and catches their attention. You want reasonably quick transitions. You don't want it to drag along. Remember, you're interrupting their Facebook feed. Make sure it's engaging and educational. Alrighty, let's start editing these clips. So first we're gonna start with just a simple text-based video. We need to make sure that the ratio is 4:5 so it takes up as much real estate as possible with some royalty-free music. You can go to a site like Artlist to find some actually really cool songs. I'm gonna make a fast transition clip with some of the movement shots that we got. This is gonna be a more cinematic, entertaining video. Next, we're gonna use the video of Travis to create a really authoritative video. We're still gonna use the customer shots to create what's called B-roll. We're gonna overlay these clips so Travis's voice is still coming through. This creates a seamless transition. You might wanna think about using captions in your video because a lot of people actually watch it without audio. Finally, we're gonna complete this UGC video. Very little editing here. We're just gonna put subtitles on it and a very light underlay of music. Now we're just gonna make a really quick meme, something that you would see on Tumblr. This again will feel very native to the feed and keep your cost of advertising down. We're also gonna do a slideshow ad with the pictures that we took. This is easily done actually in the Facebook ad account, which we'll show you next week. Just a really quick boomerang. Again, it'll feel really native to the feed and it's really satisfying with the packaging. Alrighty, that'll do us. Let's watch them all and see how we feel about the product.
I've been a cosmetologist now for 11 years. I have a lot of clients that come in all the time with the same problem, and that is they have finer hair, limp hair, and they can't achieve the style that they're after. And usually that's just because of the products they're using. So I saw a need or a necessity for a shampoo range that achieves those goals for people. Our products don't have any parabens, sulfates, or silicons in them. That's giving the hair a very light feel. Our 4-step method is quite simple. It's a serum at the start, the serum you put on dry hair, and just rub that into the scalp, leave for 10 minutes. You shampoo or always shampoo twice in the shower as normal. The conditioner is great, leaves the hair strong and shiny, again for all different types of hair. And your Thicky spray is the finishing product. That's going to give you that volume, that texture, and that hydration protection that you need to achieve the style the whole day. It's light, it's easy to use, and it's quick and simple. Introducing you to the Thicky Kit.
This product is a savior. Ever since I've dyed my hair, I've been having a lot of issues with my hair, especially dryness and split ends and limp hair. After using this, it has just given so much volume to my hair. It just feels so natural and so good. It's just a 4-step process that you have to follow. It starts with applying a serum on your scalp, then you just wash off your hair with shampoo and conditioner, and the last step, use Thicky spray. Just spray it on your hair and it just looks super salon ready. I'm so in love with this product right now. If you have split ends and flat hair like me, you should definitely give it a go. And if you want to buy your own kit, there's a link in bio.
Alrighty guys, today has been a crazy day of shooting and editing. Next week, we're gonna upload them to Facebook. Let's recap what you've learned today. You learned the 4 key elements of a Facebook ad: the hook, the solution, the call to action, and social proof. You learned how to shoot ads cheaply using your iPhone. Most importantly, you've created a variety of ads. You've got a lot of options, all of which either educate or emotionally connect with your customer. This is going to be essential when we upload it to Facebook to ensure at least one of them convert for us. Make sure you subscribe, and if you have any questions, hit me up in the comments section. I'll see you next week.